everybody, welcome back to yet another LEGO Lover 117 video. Today's video is on the 2018 edition of my Blu-ray slash DVD collection. Really though, it's mostly Blu-ray. I'll go ahead and zoom out on the camera here to just show you guys just the vast number of these things I've purchased over the last couple of years. Or just the last year or so. I'm pretty sure this is my biggest collection ever. And in terms of these collection videos, I mean, there are two stacks in front of me. If you didn't know, I usually just do one stack in front of the camera. That usually has the Blu-rays over there and the DVDs over there. But I have so many Blu-rays nowadays, guys. This front stack here is just all Blu-rays. Behind it are two more stacks of Blu-rays, and then I think there's about 3 stacks of DVDs. I mean, it's a big collection. So these movies are in somewhat of a chronological, well, not really a chronological order. They're in some order. I pretty much just put them on shelves according to their franchise, or if the colors of their slipcovers or artwork look similar together. I have there's a whole section for comedy. There's a Marvel Cinematic Universe section, but other than that, I don't really organize these movies all that much. Did not think this through very much. I'm going to go ahead and get on this side of the camera here, and the sun keeps getting blocked behind clouds, getting very annoying. I'm going to start with this small stack of Blu-rays over here, because I can get these out of the way quickly. And oddly enough, we're starting with the Lord of the Rings 3-film collection. I picked this up at Walmart for $4 actually, and if you go to Walmart now, they have it listed for $15, but I found it in one of those bins that have the $5 or $7 Blu-rays. For some odd reason, somebody mislabeled that as $4. So I have seen all of them, and I must say they are good. They're not my thing. I probably won't watch them for another 3 or 4 years, but they are good. I really enjoyed them. The Losers, kind of an underrated comic book film. Kick-Ass, a great comic book film. I have seen Kick-Ass 2. It's okay. Hellboy 2, The Golden Army. I much prefer this over the first Hellboy. Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance. I have seen this. Finally, I think last year, or the last couple of years, I kept saying I haven't seen this, but I did watch that a couple months ago, and it's fine. Better than the first one. Triple feature collection, I almost said 3 Marvel films. No, this is Martin Scorsese. We have The Departed, which was excellent. Goodfellas, which is, holy Christ, that's amazing. And then The Aviator, which I turned off when I got about an hour in, because it's so bad. It bored me to tears. The Wolf of Wall Street. The Blues Brothers, Steelbook version of that. That's a great movie. Same with Gran Torino, 300. Don't own 300 Rise of an Empire, not because I think it's bad, I've just never seen it, and actually I've never seen it in a store. Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows. Prefer this over the first Sherlock Holmes. It's not that the first Sherlock Holmes is bad, it's just not intriguing to me. 2012 remake of Total Recall. This movie sucks. Not even sure why I still have it. And Unforgiven, starring Clint Eastwood. That's the Digipack version, which is pretty awesome. So that's the first stack down. We're going to go ahead and move into this stack, the one that I'm wiggling here. Starting off with the Lego Batman movie. Movie is so good. Lego Ninjago. A lot of people didn't really like this one. Giving it a second watch on Blu-ray, I enjoyed it far more than I did the first time. John Wick Chapter 2. Both are amazing, amazing action films. Live, Die, Repeat, or Edge of Tomorrow. Extremely underrated. American Sniper. The original, Total Recall, which is so much better than the remake. American Made, kind of an underrated movie from 2017. One of my favorites from 2017. It's a pretty intriguing role for Tom Cruise. Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, Mission Impossible Fallout was amazing. That one I think is the best of the series now. After 3, they just keep getting better. I do own 2 and 3. They're just in the back stacks here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it's fine. TMNT, also fine. Ninja Turtles from 2014, pretty bad, actually. I think I did a vlog rewatching that a few years ago. Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, my favorite of the Ninja Turtles films, actually. I think that fully captures the spirit of the cartoon series. Now, here's where the comedy section starts. Why Him? This is Taj's favorite movie. You guys don't follow me on Twitter. I've been having a feud with Taj about Why Him and how it's actually not that bad. Central Intelligence, Neighbors, Daddy's Home, Daddy's Home 2. I have no shame picking this up the first day that it was out on Blu-ray. No shame at all. I thought that Mel Gibson was great in that. Hitman's Bodyguard, Anchorman, Legend of Ron Burgundy. This is like a weird exclusive version that has a book in it that actually has a Ron Burgundy's journal, and it's a little bit of a thicker slipcover there. Parental Guidance. No one really talks about this movie anymore. I saw it in theaters with my family, so it has that connection to it, and it's really not that bad either. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Bueller. Most recent Blu-ray pickup here is Tag. I really enjoyed this movie. Shaun of the Dead Steelbook. Hot Fuzz. And rounding out, The World's End. One of the best comedy trilogies ever. Edgar Wright is a genius. I just realized this comes after the comedy section. Batman the movie. This could actually be like this could be a actual comedy because of just how stupid it is. Ocean's 11. Really good heist film. The Terminator. Schwarzenegger in The Terminator. I'm stupid. I've barely even started this video. My brain's already on the fritz. T2 Judgment Day. I've not watched that in a while. I need to rewatch that. Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. Terminator Salvation. It was just so bad. And Terminator Genesis. I was incorrectly labeled by Mr. MPS saying I love this movie on the Grease and Oil podcast. I don't love this movie. I think it's fine. It was fine. The best it could have been. I'm not excited for Terminator 6. First Blood. Rambo First Blood Part 2. Rambo 3. And then Just Rambo, which I think is the best of the Rambo franchise because it's the most violent. Jurassic Park. Of course I have to have Jurassic Park. Jurassic World. I will not buy Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. That movie is a piece of crap. Baby Driver. Back to the Future Trilogy Steelbook. I need to rewatch those too. Exodus. Gods and Kings. Extremely underrated film in general. Not only is it a good biblical film, given that it's accurate to what actually happened, it's also a brilliant epic. Rise of the Planet of the Apes, along with its sequel, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and War for the Planet of the Apes, which really wasn't a war. It was more of, let's walk around the Planet of the Apes. But it's good. It was good. And then the Indiana Jones collection. Transformers. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Horrible. And then Transformers Dark of the Moon, I think is the best one. I will never buy Transformers 4 or 5 because they made me want to slit my wrist in the theater. The Amazing Spider-Man. I like this more than a lot of people do. I hate its sequel, but I think this actually set up a pretty cool world. And I enjoy watching it every now and then. Here's half of the Marvel Cinematic Universe with Captain America Civil War. And then Captain America Civil War, the new and exclusive steelbook, with artwork by Matt Ferguson from Best Buy. Doctor Strange. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Spider-Man Homecoming. Thor Ragnarok. One of the best films of the MCU nowadays. Who knew that a Thor movie could actually be funny? Actually, I take that back. The other Thor movies tried to be funny, but they just weren't. I do think, though, that Thor from 2011 is actually underrated. Black Panther, steelbook from Best Buy. It looks like Panther is frozen in carbonite. Who wore it better, him or Han Solo? The pile is already starting behind the camera here. It's just, they're falling. They're all falling around the camera. And the penultimate film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Avengers Infinity War. Now we're moving into the X-Men, with X-Men Origins Wolverine. This movie sucks. The Wolverine, which I upgraded to Blu-ray because of the extended version. Ultimately, the extended version, kind of pointless. But I do like owning the Blu-ray better than just the single-disc DVD. It makes me feel more like a man. X-Men First Class. X-Men Days of Future Past. Used to be my favorite X-Men movie before Logan. It's still amazing, though. Rewatched that on the way home from Florida. X-Men Days of Future Past, the Rogue Cut. That cut's really cool. I prefer the theatrical, though. X-Men Apocalypse. A lot of people hate this. I still don't know why. I think it's perfectly good. It's passable. It's Deadpool. Of course I have to have that. And Deadpool 2, Super Duper Cut. I did watch the Super Duper Cut last week, actually. And I actually prefer the Super Duper Cut over the theatrical version. Logan in 4K. Should have also mentioned Deadpool 2 was in 4K, but Logan I upgraded to 4K. 2. I haven't watched it in 4K yet. I need to, though. The Martian Steelbook. The name's Murphy. RoboCop. And then the remake of RoboCop. I don't think the remake is that bad. It's just ultimately soulless. Green Lantern. Why do I own that? Man of Steel. Batman v Superman. Dawn of Mediocrity. Suicide Squad, the extended cut, which didn't need an extended cut. There was literally nothing was changed. It's just 8 minutes of extended scenes. It makes no sense. Wonder Woman, the first good DC film. And then Justice League. This is the Target exclusive Digipack version as like concept art bound into it. It's like a book. But I like Justice League. Avatar, the complete series. I haven't watched this on Blu-ray yet, but the series is great. A Charlie Brown Valentine. I want a dog for Christmas, Charlie Brown. And then Peanuts Holiday Collection. I am a Charlie Brown Peanuts fan. Danny Phantom, the complete series. Series is really good. I just wrapped that up a couple weeks ago. Harry Potter Collection. My mom got an extra copy of that in from, I think, Groupon, and she gave it to me. Fantasy and magic and stuff's not really my thing. I don't know if I'll ever watch those. Freemaker Adventures, Season 1 and Season 2. This series is really good. Like, anybody who likes the Lego games and such, you will love Freemaker Adventures. At least I did. The Clint Eastwood collection includes A Fistful of Dollars for a Few Dollars More, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and Hang 'em High. Only ones I've seen are A Fistful of Dollars, which was and then The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which was great. I tried to watch For a Few Dollars More, but the aspect ratio was letterboxed, so it just looked like crap on my widescreen television. Another Clint Eastwood collection, The Outlaw Josie Wales and Pale Rider. Haven't seen either of those yet. Pacific Rim. It's bad. I don't like Pacific Rim at all. Jaws. Dread. The Hunger Games. Hunger Games Catching Fire. Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. And then Mockingjay Part 2. Unknown. Nonstop. Run All Night, and The Commuter. The reason all those are together is because they all star Liam Neeson, and they're all directed by the same guy. And they're all consistently okay. I have positive memories of The Commuter, though. That one came out this year, and me and my old high school friends went and saw that in theaters when we were still in high school. Because I can say that now, even though I've only been graduated for like 3 to 4 months. I can still say when I was in high school, because I graduated. Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. I was surprised at how much I love this movie now. I mean, this is probably in, if not my top 10, my top 20 films of all time. I mean, it's just such a fun adventure movie. Dead Man's Chest. At World's End. Did not need to be 3 hours, but it was still intriguing. On Stranger Tides. Complete Season 1 of Arrow. Season 2. Season 3. Season 4. And Season 5. Do not have Season 6 because it's too expensive. It just came out on Blu-ray a couple weeks ago, and Best Buy wants like $40 for it. And actually, I grabbed, grabbing the complete 5th season of Arrow, I grabbed Independence Day was underneath it. So there's Independence Day and its sequel, Independence Day Resurgence, which sucks balls. The Fugitive. King's Speech, really good drama. The Disaster Artist. Crank, stupid as hell, but I guess it's okay. Argo, another really good drama. Coco, yes, I finally saw Coco. I didn't see it in theaters, I watched it on Blu-ray. It was really good. Still like Cars 3 better, though. I think Cars 3 was better than Coco. No shame in saying that. I love the Cars franchise. Iron Man from 2008, another upgrade to Blu-ray. The Incredible Hulk. Sorry if it looks like I'm moving the Blu-ray cases around. I'm sitting like over here. Hello. I have the viewfinder flipped out. Iron Man 2. Thor, like I said, underrated. Not many people talk about it. I think it's good. Captain America, the First Avenger. The Avengers, my favorite film of all time. The 4K Steelbook of Avengers. That was released the same day that Infinity War hit Blu-ray. And then another Steelbook of Avengers with the exclusive artwork by Matt Ferguson, which was also released in 2018, but the first half of 2018. Iron Man 3, an extremely nostalgic film for me, and I just love it. No shame in saying that. The Dark World. Captain America, the Winter Soldier. First Guardians of the Galaxy. Avengers Age of Ultron. 4K Steelbook of Avengers Age of Ultron. And then the Matt Ferguson Steelbook of Avengers Age of Ultron. I don't care, I love Age of Ultron. It's a mess, but I love it. Ant-Man. The Matt Ferguson exclusive artwork Steelbook of Ant-Man. Those are all my Marvel Steelbooks that I have, I think. Lone Survivor. I have not watched this yet. I just picked that up at FYE the other day. Deepwater Horizon and Patriots Day. I've seen both of those. They are, like, phenomenal. I'm sad I missed those in theaters. Patriots Day especially. Patriots Day, wow. More people need to see that. Sin City. Really good graphic novel film. Tomb Raider from 2018. I have fond memories of this too. My old group of friends that I went to high school with, we saw this in theaters too. You have really good memories with movies. You know, Tomb Raider is not exactly the best movie of all time, but I have good memories with it, and every time I watch it, it takes me back to that night when I was sitting with my friends in the theater, and we just had a good time watching it. I did a vlog on it too. That was so much fun. Kind of makes you want to go back to those days, even though they were like in the early part of 2018. I know it sounds cheesy talking about that, but it kind of makes me want to go back to that. The Incredibles 4K Steelbook. Haven't watched this in 4K yet, but I will. Men in Black 3, my favorite of the Men in Black franchise. Minority Report. Sequel to the SpongeBob movie, The Sponge Out of Water. Pretty solid sequel, actually. The Hustler. The Color of Money. It's a great steelbook, but the picture quality was not that good. It did not look like Blu-ray picture quality. I was actually surprised while watching it. I was like, are you sure this is a Blu-ray? This doesn't look like a Blu-ray. This looks like a slightly upscaled DVD. I'm just gonna leave my knee there. You know what? Unprofessional. Oop, I'm sorry, Riggs and Murtaugh. Lethal Weapon Collection. I've seen all 4 of them. I like 2 better than 1. Joe Pesci's hilarious. Air Force One. Kung Fu Panda 3. I have not watched that since theaters. Batman vs. Two-Face, the Steelbook. Die Hard in 4K. I have watched this in 4K, and wow, they did a really good job with that transfer. Rampage in 4K. I've also seen that in 4K. It looks fine. And Saving Private Ryan in 4K. This is a movie that needs to be owned in 4K. It's just, that's an epic war film. Now these next 7 or 8 movies I have here are what are known as Deadpool photobomb slipcovers. When Deadpool 2 had first hit theaters, Fox reissued several of their movies with new slipcovers that feature Deadpool. I'm not kidding. I'm just going to go ahead and show you here. Castaway. As you can see, Deadpool is the Wilson. I almost said just the ball. It's Wilson. I have seen this, and wow, Tom Hanks has better devotion to Wilson than any of my previous 3 wives did to me. Predator, with Deadpool holding a little water gun there. Predator's really good as well. Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Assassin's Creed. Crap. Just crap. 127 Hours. This is a really intense movie. Like, if you guys don't know, the famous scene where James Franco has to cut his arm off, like, I was wincing. Like, ooh. That movie earns its R rating. Revenge of the Nerds, an underrated comedy from the 80s. City Slickers, haven't seen that. Or Office Space. Or The Day After Tomorrow. Or The Devil Wears Prada. Or Edward Scissorhands. Those are all the Deadpool photobombs I have. Whoop. The movies are falling. I had a stack going, but I had 2 steelbooks on top of each other, and that's a recipe for disaster, especially when they're slippery. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass to put away later, but it's fine. Rocky. Haven't seen Rocky yet. I want to, though. The Fast and the Furious 8 film collection. I've seen all of these movies. They're consistently stupid. 2 is the worst. I hate 2. Shark Week, 30 years of jaw-dropping discovery. It's a 3-disc set. I've watched a couple of the episodes from that because I love sharks. Sicario. Haven't seen its sequel. Christmas Vacation. Hip hip hooray for Christmas Vacation. The Sean Connery Collection, Volume 1. Yeah. This includes Dr. No, From Russia with Love, and Goldfinger. I have seen all 3 of them. They're all good. And then the Pierce Brosnan collection of James Bond films. That includes GoldenEye, Tomorrow Never Dies, The World Is Not Enough, and Die Another Day. I turned off Die Another Day halfway through because it just, oh, I hate that. And then to round out this stack, 21 and 22 Jump Street. Both are really good in their own right. Oh, okay. How far are we into this? Like almost 20, 30 minutes in? We can do this. We can do this. We only have another full stack of Blu-rays and a couple Blu-rays here, and then the DVDs are next. So here we go. Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. Desolation of Smog. That's in 3D, actually. And so is Battle of the Five Armies. Haven't seen any of them yet. They're sitting on my player, though. Game of Thrones Season 1. I've seen the first 2 episodes of this, and I'm really intrigued. I was surprised at how much I was interested in the series. A friend recommended I watch that, so I have Season 2. I bought it. It's just not here yet. Coming from eBay. It was supposed to be here yesterday, but it wasn't. Ghostbusters 1 and 2. You know what? Ghostbusters 2, I like it. Sue me. The Peanuts movie. Oh. Collateral. Underrated thriller. More people need to watch that. The Italian Job. Inception. Interstellar. And Dunkirk. Me and my dad went and saw Dunkirk in theaters. He thinks it's a piece of junk. I enjoy it for its filmmaking aspects. Pulp Fiction. This is the Canadian version because it's in French on the side. Came all the way from where Air Pier 53, Oliver Duck, and William Politeski reside. Glorious Bastards. Django Unchained, Steelbook. And The Hateful Eight. I'm a big fan of Quentin Tarantino. Kingsman: The Secret Service. Love that movie. As well as Kingsman: The Golden Circle. Love that movie as well. Don't care if people think it's bad. I love it. Lilo and Stitch. This is the UK Steelbook. I probably should have mentioned With the Color of Money too. That also came from the UK. Cars. Cars 2, the 3D version, has all the discs in it. And Cars 3, the Steelbook from Best Buy. Jason Bourne, welcome to the program. The Expendables Extended Director's Cut. Of course you gotta own that. I mean, why would you not? Expendables 2 in 4K. Was not impressed by this 4K transfer. It actually looked like a slightly upscaled version of the Blu-ray. It didn't blow my socks off. Movie's amazing, but it just didn't impress me. Expendables 3, not great at all. Mad Max, probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Just the technical aspects of this, just wow. I mean, I get it. They only had $300,000 as a budget, but wow. Mad Max sucks. Road Warrior's not that much better. And then Beyond Thunderdome's not that much better either. I just don't like any of the Mad Max stuff that I've seen. I've seen those three. I do own Mad Max Fury Road. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm kind of dreading it because Mad Max 1, 2, and 3 just... they did nothing for me. I didn't care for any of them. Star Trek 2009. Star Trek Into Darkness. And Star Trek Beyond. With all the drama that's been happening with Star Trek 4, I've kind of just given up hope that that's ever going to happen. Prequel collection of Star Wars. Lego Star Wars: The Padawan Menace. Season 6 of the Clone Wars, aka The Lost Missions. Star Wars Rebels Season 1. Season 2. Season 3. And then Rebels Season 4. Haven't watched Season 4 on Blu-ray yet. Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. That's the Target exclusive version. The original trilogy of Star Wars. Force Awakens, another Target exclusive version. And the Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook of The Last Jedi. Haven't watched that in 4K yet, but I love The Last Jedi, no shame. And then we'll go ahead and show off this. This is my Dark Knight special edition Blu-ray box set. This includes all three of the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy, with a few extra things inside, like an art book, some art prints of villains, and it is limited edition. Mine is number 111 out of 141,000. Would have been better if it was number 117, but hey, 6 numbers off ain't bad. Now we're getting into the HD DVDs. The Bourne Identity. The Italian Job. Harry Potter and the... what's this? Order of the Phoenix. I didn't know which one it was. The Departed. Black Rain. Red Dragon, which I recently found out is a Hannibal movie. It's like a Hannibal sequel. Kind of weird. And then 300. Those are my HD DVDs. Yes, I still own these. I will never get rid of them. Spectre. A Good Day to Die Hard. I've still never watched that in full. Fight Club. I watched this on Christmas last year. On Christmas Day, I watched Fight Club. Does that make sense? Blade Runner. I don't like Blade Runner. I think it's a masterfully made movie. It just is really boring and doesn't make a lot of sense. Blade Runner 2049, I think, is better than the first Blade Runner, but still not that great. they're not masterpieces. They're extremely boring and tedious to watch. Both of them are. Expendables 2 on just regular Blu-ray. Last Jedi on regular Blu-ray. And Logan on regular Blu-ray. Alright, so that rounds out the Blu-rays. Now it's just DVDs from now on, so prepare yourselves. Subpar picture and audio quality coming at ya. Cars in full screen. Of course I had to upgrade that to Blu-ray. Well, I don't want a full screen version of Cars. Ice Age 3. Ice Age 1 and 2. Don't own 4 or 5. I didn't even see 5. Wreck-It Ralph. Mater's Tall Tales. Cars 2. Legends of Bikini Bottom. It's a SpongeBob Christmas. The SpongeBob movie in full screen. I really need to upgrade that to, if not Blu-ray, then just a widescreen version of the DVD. Do I really need to own that on Blu-ray? Lost in Time. Friend or Foe. Top Gun. This movie sucks. I don't care what anybody says. That movie has no substance to it. Its plot is ludicrous. It does not need a sequel. Monsters vs. Aliens. Johnny Test Super Smarty Pants includes like 20 episodes on that disc. Over the Hedge. Bruce Willis as a raccoon. That's all I have to say. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules. And then the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Did not see The Long Haul because that's just a horrid thing. Good Will Hunting. Should probably upgrade that to Blu-ray at some point. That's a full screen DVD and full screen sucks. The first Kung Fu Panda, as well as Kung Fu Panda 2. What's New Scooby-Doo Season 2, as well as Season 1. I need to rewatch those. I haven't watched those in years. Titanic. Watch a boat sink for an hour. But it made like $1 billion. I don't know why. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Gone with the Wind. Jack Reacher. This movie also sucks. Toy Story 1 and 2. Fight me on that. They get better as they go along. Toy Story 3 is the best. Then the Dark Knight trilogy. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. All on DVD. I really don't need those now since I have them on Blu-ray, but whatever. Transporter 1 and 2. Transporter 1's okay, Transporter 2 is an abomination. Spider-Man, the new animated series, The Mutant Menace, as well as The Ultimate Face-Off. There are 2 other DVDs from this series I'm missing. It's only like a 13-episode series that aired between Spider-Man 1 and 2 hitting theaters. And then this crazy exclusive version of the movie Wanted. I've never heard of this movie. It stars James McAvoy and Angelina Jolie. But this was at FYE for $5, so it is DVD, but it's a really cool exclusive version. Might as well show you guys these Emmy screeners for The Defenders, The Punisher, and Jessica Jones Season 2. The bonus disc that came with Madagascar 2, that includes Penguins of Madagascar. This includes the 2 pilots for the series. That series is underrated. Operation DVD Premiere. Happy King Julian Day! Operation Blowhole. Curse you, Blowhole! I'm losing my voice. Men in Black 2. This movie sucks. All 3 Avatar seasons. Yes, I did upgrade it to Blu-ray, but the DVDs have more features, actually. Home Improvement Season 1. Caddyshack. He's just a little penny gopher. He's just a little gopher. He's not doing much. That's a Bill Murray impression. SpongeBob Season 1. Lost the cardboard case for that years ago. SpongeBob Season 2. SpongeBob Season 3. SpongeBob Season 4 Volume 2. SpongeBob Season 5 Volume 2. and Season 6, Volume 1. I hate it when studios release seasons in volumes, because then you don't get the full season, and you're still paying the same price you would if you had just bought the complete season already. Oh, there's Mission Impossible 3. And Mission Impossible 2. Mission Impossible 2 sucks balls. Kill Bill Volumes 1 and 2. Not the best Tarantino is, but they're still good. Saving Private Ryan on DVD. That's one I need to get rid of. The Lego Movie. Shark Week on DVD. Jawsome Encounters, I think that's what this is called. This has 13 episodes spread across 3 discs. The Matrix Collection, including the Animatrix, which is a bunch of anime stuff I will never watch, because anime is gay. The Bourne Legacy. The Bourne Ultimatum. The Bourne Supremacy. And then the Bourne Identity. That is all 4 Bourne films. Jason Bourne I have on Blu-ray. I've already showed that in this collection. 4 Film Favorites Batman Collection. The Incredibles on DVD. Speed. There's a bum and a buzz. Rush Hour Collection. The Punisher, starring Thomas Jane and John Travolta, as well as the extended cut for that Punisher film, as well as Punisher Warzone. 4 Film Favorites Blade Collection. That doesn't include Blade 3, but I have Blade 3 right here. Blade Trinity. Yay! Blade Trinity's not very good. Fantastic Four. As well as the extended cut of Fantastic Four. Yes, there is an extended cut. It's not that much better, but Fantastic Four from 2005, whenever it came out, is better than Four Stick. Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2.1, which is the extended cut of Spider-Man 2. I saw that on TV back in the day, but I've never watched it on that DVD. Spider-Man 3. The Villains of Spider-Man 3, which was a bonus disc that was packed in with Spider-Man 2.1 whenever that came out. The first Hellboy. First X-Men. X-Men 1.5, which is not an extended cut of the movie. It's just another DVD release of the movie. It's, quote, definitive way to watch X-Men. X2 X-Men United. X-Men The Last Stand. The Die Hard Collection. On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Daniel Craig Collection. Does not include Spectre. It includes Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, and Skyfall. That was released before Spectre even came out. Sean Connery Collection Volume 2 includes Thunderball, You Only Live Twice, and Diamonds Are Forever. Only one I've seen is Thunderball. It's fine. Triple feature of Quentin Tarantino films, Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, and Jackie Brown. Jackie Brown, man, that just never clicked with me. I think that's my least favorite of Tarantino's films I've seen. Although I have not seen Death Proof. It has Kurt Russell in a monster car, so at least I think that's how it goes. Talladega Nights, Ballad of Ricky Bobby. Seinfeld, Season 1. Or that's Seasons 1 and 2. Season 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And 9. I need to rewatch that series. It's all on Hulu, which I have Hulu now, but it has ads. I'm now currently laying down on the floor. I'm closer to the microphone now. You can hear it. Arnold Schwarzenegger, The Last Stand. I've only watched that once. Star Wars Trilogy bonus disc from the 2004 set. I bought that off eBay. Star Wars The Clone Wars. More people need to shut up about how that movie's bad. It's not really that bad. I find it quite enjoyable. Clone Wars: A Galaxy Divided. Clone Wars Season 1. Season 2. Season 3. Season 4. And Season 5. And then Star Wars Rebels: Spark of Rebellion. This just includes the first 2 episodes of the series as well as 5 shorts. And when people in the comments, because I know that there's a few people out there, I'm not going to say any names because I don't remember who you are. However, though, there are a few fans out there that flip out at me whenever I say I'm going to upgrade something to Blu-ray, and then in the next collection video it's still on DVD. Guys, I'm not made of money. Okay, I have quite a bit of money. I mean, I do well for myself, but I don't have tons of extra money to spend on upgrades. Especially since trying to upgrade like something like the Clone Wars would cost me about 60 bucks. I'm not dropping that on just Clone Wars, okay? So please stop flipping out at me because I don't have everything on Blu-ray. I'm not made of money. The Expendables on DVD. The Expendables 2 on DVD. The Wolverine on DVD, as well as Thor: The Dark World. Iron Man, Incredible Hulk. Iron Man 2, this is mainly just DVDs I've upgraded to Blu-ray. Thor, The Avengers, Iron Man 3, Looney Tunes Show Season 1 Volume 1, and then Season 1 Volume 2, Star Trek Into Darkness, I need to sell that, I don't need it. X-Men First Class, don't need that either really. Amazing Spider-Man, Star Wars Trilogy from 2008. This is one I'll never get rid of because that's extremely rare and people charge out the ball sack for it. Taken. Space Jam. Star Trek from 2009. Aladdin. Walk the Line. Another copy of Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones in full screen, as well as Revenge of the Sith in full screen. Okay, this is not turning out well. Not on the camera, at least we're going to... Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch 2. Stitch the Movie. And Leroy and Stitch. Nautical Nonsense, Sponge Buddies. Sea Stories. Ghostbusters. Monsters, Inc. Forrest Gump, Jaws, Halloween, It's a SpongeBob Christmas, or just SpongeBob Christmas, Polar Express, Jimmy Neutron Jet Fusion, Lego Justice League Gotham City Breakout, Master of the Lemons hates that movie because the Joker talks to a spoon, The Empire Strikes Out, Ninjago, Season 7, I don't have Season 6, so I haven't watched that yet. Season 5, Possession. Season 2. Season 1. Then Ninjago, Master of Spinjitzu. This is just 2 pilot episodes. And then to round out the collection, finally, Lego The Adventures of Clutch Powers. After losing little to all feeling in my legs, I have completed the collection video. Look at this. Look at this aftermath. This stuff I have to put away now. Just, why didn't I do stacks? Why didn't I do stacks? Every year I ask myself, why do I do this? But then I remember the real reason I do it, because it brings in a lot of money. No, I'm kidding. I do it because you guys like seeing the carnage of what happens after a collection video. And you guys also like seeing how my collection has grown. And personally, I like seeing that too. You can see the line in the carpet where the DVDs were sitting. Just because there were just so many of them. But look at all this. It's like a Blu-ray and movie ocean. I can dive in and be bitten by a shark. Could be bitten by the Jaws shark. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I'm gonna check my pictures. I took pictures of where everything went on the shelves. You can see the shelves are empty now. That shelf's not empty because that's where I store video games. Which, by the way, I've been thinking about doing a complete video game collection video. If you guys would want to see that, I have kind of a range of different kinds of consoles. Xbox 360, Wii, Xbox One, Nintendo DS. Might even have some GameCube stuff coming in from eBay if the auctions go well. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. That'll be later on in the year. That won't be the week after this video goes up, because collection month is over. But if you guys want to see that, I will do it. My desk chair is over there. Should be right there, but it's not. Oh god. This is not going to be fun. So, thank you guys for watching, and as always, good night everybody.